Yes, Elmary, it was a rather long day at Katutura Magistrate Court, and you are right when you say 8 people who are charged for public violence and incitement to commit offense at China Town in Windhoek made their first appearance in Katutura Magistrate Court before Magistrate Sebi Venatius. Lawyers representing the accused initially requested for an adjournment because they claimed to only have been presented with the charges while the court was already in session. So an adjournment was granted, and when the matter resumed, or when the proceedings resumed at 1400 hours, the matter was then remanded for the 5th of July 2022. In the meantime, proceedings continued for an official bail application which took place at the regional court, that is at still Katutura.
Mm-hmm. Now, 2 of the suspects...
And that matter, or the arguments and the hearing of that bail application continues tomorrow. Today it was adjourned because of time.
Mm-hmm. Is this the application, is it for the 2 suspects, Amushelelo and Nauyoma, who did actually spend the weekend in lockup?
Of course, yes, Elmary. The bail application is for the 2 accused, that is Michael Amushelelo and Dimbulukeni Nauyoma, who, of course, like you said, spent the whole weekend in custody. So, because that is the rest of the co-accused were actually released on warning the same day that they were arrested.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the notable emotions that were expressed during the court proceedings?
Because I think if we refer to the first session, which then was before Magistrate Sebi, I think what was expressed there is the unfair application of the law. I think stood out. The lawyers representing the accused are of the view and opinion that there is somehow unequal treatment, because remember that all the 8 accused in this matter are facing the same charges, which is incitement of violence, and then that is incitement of violence, or incitement to commit violence, and then the other one is public causing or public violence. Except now for Amushelelo, who is facing an extra charge of assault by threatening. That is the only difference. Otherwise, all of them are facing the same charges. Now, the feeling is that if the rest of the accused people were released on bail, were released on a mere warning the same day that they were arrested, why is it that that same application of law could not apply to the 2 that were detained in custody? That is the sentiment that was expressed by the defense lawyers representing the accused there. The state, unfortunately, could not respond to that, but they stuck to their gun when they said that they oppose, in fact, to the release of bail, to the release of the 2 by bail, because they feel that investigations are still at the preliminary stage, and if released on bail, they might interfere with such investigation. It would obviously not be in the interest of justice and so forth. But we are yet to hear arguments as they advance tomorrow, because what transpired today is only Amushelelo that was then in the witness box and was being cross-examined by his own lawyer there, and that was not even concluded. So because of time, we will tomorrow still continue to hear how the arguments will be advanced by the respective lawyers and, of course, the prosecution.
Okay.